Hey Pile One, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Michelle and this is Soul Purpose Activation. Today we are tapping into the energy of your person and of this connection, and we're going to find out, where do you currently stand with them? Okay, so I'm going to be reading from the standpoint of this being a romantic connection, although if you were guided here and you're asking about, a non-romantic connection, just apply the information as it resonates. Okay, so let's see. Oh yeah, and if you guys want to book a personal reading where I'm tapping into you and your person specifically, just check the description box below, because this is a general reading. Okay, so if anything doesn't resonate, just take what resonates, leave behind anything that doesn't. So pile one, you are attracted to or being drawn to the pile with the Smokey Quartz here, the Smokey Quartz stone. We're just going to get into your reading with some overall energy about where you stand with your person. Oh, I have a feeling your person is holding back information. Not just holding back information, I feel like they're holding back feelings, okay, with where you stand with your person. So we got mask here with not showing true feelings, hiding, personify, pretending, deluding, gaslighting. They may have even told you that they don't have any feelings for you, or they may be trying to come off as if they don't. I am picking up this energy though, where your person is not showing you their true feelings, whatever that may be. Okay, well, with love here though, we're talking about unconditional love, passion. Okay, so your person, they have feelings for you that run deeper than what they're letting on. Okay, so that's the overall energy about where you stand from with your person. We're gonna get some clarifiers here about what is being held back here. Let's look at mask. Oh, okay. We'll find out what's being protected here. Let's get one for palm tree. Oh, nice, with love offer. Okay. This is some really good energy, actually. I mean, pile one, this is kind of sweet energy. I don't know how you feel about it, but it is. Tell me about protection. Why is protection here? Why is protection here for? Why is protection here for? Kind of wanted to flip out. There may possibly, because the Queen of Wands in reverse was kind of wanting to come out, but it didn't. So there may be some of you here where there may be a third party involved. It may not be anything to where this person is still romantically involved with a third party, or a third party that they are romantically involved with. As far as protection goes, why is protection here for? Clarify protection, please. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm picking up on the energy of they may be protecting or hiding their feelings because there may be someone else in the background. A Queen of Wands in reverse energy, which can be somebody that is very jealous, very controlling. With wand energy in reverse, because wand energy overall is very action oriented. So we're talking about somebody who isn't afraid to like show up unannounced, someone that's not afraid to reach out. It's like, a third party in the background who just doesn't care, how they come off or what they look like. It's just like, they're kind of a fearless energy. Like they have no problem, like say this person, like this third party reaching out to you on social media or something. There is kind of this energy where there may be a third party involved somewhere in the background, someone that your person, whomever you're asking about, has a long-standing history with, someone that may have been a part of their life for a long time, years, possibly. Someone that they may have even had a home with, someone they may have been married to, someone they might have kids with, something along those lines. And it's like they're holding back their feelings for you, even though there are some feelings here of very deep love, I'm hearing deep-seated love for you. I'm hearing like their affection and their love for you runs very deep, but they're having to hold those feelings at bay because there's somebody in the background that could possibly cause issues for you and or this connection. Okay, that's why they're holding back their feelings. Why is Chaser here? As far as where pile 1 stands with their person. With Palm Tree here, I am feeling like there's a sense of establishment between you and your person. Like, I already feel like this, even if you haven't known this person for a long time, there are established feelings. There's an established bond. And with Palm Tree here, we're talking like that may be that energy of like, you know, a palm tree is very sturdy. Roots run very deep. Yeah, you know, a palm tree is very, very tall. Doesn't look like it's very sturdy, but it's like, you know, I mean, palm trees are in some of the most tropical areas where, you know, they can withstand hurricane force winds, right? And they don't topple, they don't fall. And that's kind of how your person feels about you and this connection and the bond that they have with you. It's like, where you stand with your person, their feelings for you run very deep. Their love for you runs very deep, very, very deep. It can stand the test of time is what I'm hearing. It can stand, you know, a lot of things. It's just, you know, let's see what Chaser is here for. Even a Chaser, huh? Clarify Chaser for me though. Show me the energy of Chaser. Because I'm having a feeling this Chaser energy has to do with whomever they're trying to protect you and this connection from. We got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Someone that's, there may be children involved. There's the Queen of Wands finally coming out. Yeah. So they're saying that where they stand with you, it's like no matter who this Queen of Wands person is, I don't know if you know this person, if you have fears about this person, pile 1, I almost said pile 2, pile 1, your person is letting you know, no matter who this Queen of Wands in reverse person is, if they have kids with that person, if you have any fears about this person going back to them, loving them more, wanting to leave you for them, it's like, nah. The love they have for you can stand the test of time. It can even stand, you know, hurricane force winds, which I'm almost connecting to the trouble or the problems this Queen of Wands energy can cause. It's like no matter what problems this person causes, it's like your connection, your bond with this person, your person can stand the test of time, can stand the test of conflicts, you know, outside conflicts, like whatever may come against this connection from the outside, can, you know, this connection can stand the test of that, whatever that person, place, or thing might be, right? Because this Chaser energy, that's what I'm picking up with this Queen of Wands energy, that your person is being chased very hard by this Queen of Wands person in reverse, you know, this Queen of Wands in reverse person. And they're letting you know, it's like this Queen of Wands energy, this Queen of Wands in reverse energy can chase your person all they want to. It's not gonna matter. In fact, we've got the Queen of Wands, the King of Wands in reverse. See, it's like energy's being matched here, okay? In terms of like Queen of Wands in reverse versus the King of Wands in reverse. Whoever this Queen of Wands in reverse energy is, the connection between your person and this person was very toxic, is very toxic. They're just, it may have been a karmic relationship between the two of them. All right, let's clarify love with love offer. Where you stand with your person, pile 1, is they wanna make you an offer. Let's see if we can figure out what it is. What's the love offer pile 1's person wants to make to pile 1? That's kind of what they're hiding from you too. They want, you know, They want to be with you, pile one. That's the love offer here. Oh, okay, so this may be somebody that you're not currently in connection with. You may be separated from this person. They want a reconciliation, and they want a happy reconciliation. The offer may be they may want to take you out on a date. They may want to, you know, because the Three of Cup energy is like celebratory. It's maybe they may want to, the love offer may be them celebrating something with you. But this is the Eight of Wands in reverse coming out is letting me know that, you know, whatever this love offer is or this communication, it's like they do want a reconciliation. They do want to take you out. They want to have fun with you. They want to celebrate something with you. I don't know if you have a birthday coming up, or maybe you've achieved some kind of a milestone with the Page of Pentacles in reverse. That could be, you know, someone in school. So I don't know if you graduated something, if you completed some kind of like a workshop, or what do they call that? Something was, I feel like they want to celebrate something with you. Okay, something like that. That's the love offer. They're wanting to reach out. They want to invite you to something. Okay, they might, maybe it's a wedding or a get together, a family reunion or something. It's like they're, Three of Cups energy could also talk about, you know, fun, friendly get-togethers. They may want to introduce you to like their friends, right? If you haven't already been introduced to them. But that's kind of like the energy of this love offer. There is a strong energy here of a reconciliation. So if you're separated from this person, they do want to see you. They want reconciliation. They want to spend some good quality time with you. You know, and they want that time spent together to be very happy, lighthearted, fun, celebratory. They may have, you know, crossed a major milestone. They may have completed some kind of a test or something like that, that they're wanting to celebrate that with you. Okay. But again, with the Eight of Wands in reverse, this communication is being delayed. Okay, it's like I feel like they wanted to communicate this with you yesterday. They've been wanting to talk to you, but they're being delayed. That communication's being delayed. I have a feeling it has definitely has something to do with this third party situation that may be going on in the background. We got the Eight of Swords in reverse. Your person is definitely ready, you know, like the Eight of Swords in the upright position talks about mental prison, you know, right? Like being held back by your own fears. And so your person, I feel like there's a wrapping up energy between them and whomever this third party person is. Like they're very, your person is very well aware what the issue is, that, you know, the connection they have with this other person is very toxic, that the connection they have with this other person is getting in the way of the connection that they could be having with you. You know, there's just some things they're needing to wrap up. That's kind of like the overall energy about where they stand with you. It's like they want to be with you. If they're not with you, they're missing you. They have, I feel like the Three of Cups energy here is they have, you know, a great time when they're around you. And, you know, it's just, there's some things going on in the background that are needing to be taken care of first before they can come forward. But they are wanting to come forward with communication. I do feel that there's almost like an invitation. The Page of Pentacles, you know, can mean an invitation as well, but in the reverse, it's like there's just this, they want to extend an invitation to introduce, I'm feeling like to introduce you to somebody. There's this feeling of wanting to introduce you to friends, invite you to some kind of event where there may be friends and families of theirs there, something like that, okay? But it's being delayed. But, you know, they're definitely gonna be reaching out at some point, okay, pile one? Let's go ahead and get some messages directly from them to you, and then we will close out your reading. What messages do you have for pile one? What messages do you have for pile one? They want you to know that they admire you. They look up to you, I just heard. What's number 2? Second one, I don't know how to feel. Let's get one more and then I'll tell you what I'm picking up on. Okay, good deal, good deal. We got, I have too much to lose. Yeah, this is about this third party situation. They don't like the feeling of having to hold back from you. The fact that they're having to hold back their feelings, they're having to, because I feel like to some degree, either they're holding their energy back or you had their energy and then they pulled it back, right? They pulled their energy back, but it's like they had to withdraw themselves from this connection, even if it was just an energy alone. I don't know, you may still be somewhat in communication with this person, but maybe it's just like they pulled their energy back. You know, they're not showing up in the same way that they had to, or that they were showing up, you know, in the past. Let's see about, I don't know how to feel. There is a sense of confusion with them. Going in circles, yeah, that's what they don't like. They don't like, there's just almost like a pattern that's been created between you and this connection. And it's almost like they're not, you know, they want things to move forward. They don't want things to keep going around in circles. They want progression in this connection, and they're being held back by an outside party, right? Whether it's a romantic connection of theirs or not, or a past romantic connection. But I am picking up somebody. Now, 10 of Pentacles energy regarding whoever that person is. It could just be like a family member. It doesn't have to be like an ex, you know, spouse or anything like that. It doesn't have to be a baby mama or baby daddy. But it is someone that they have a significant history with. And it is somebody that for whatever reason has a significant, or had a significant place in your person's life. And it's like something about the connection they have with you, though, may have caught them off guard, possibly. But I don't know how to feel coming up on top of palm tree. Children, okay, that may be something also. I don't know if you may have children, they may have children. Maybe you want children, maybe you don't. There's an issue with children here. And they're not, in whatever this issue with children is. So for instance, if they have children, they don't know how to feel about maybe you meeting their children. Or if you have children, maybe they don't know how to feel about meeting your children. Or even if both of you, it's like they don't know how to feel about that yet. There's something about children here that is kind of causing some kind of a pause. You know, they're not quite sure how to feel about the children that may be involved, or how children are involved in this connection. Maybe you want children and they don't, or they want children and you don't, or something like that. Okay, you're gonna know what that is. But we have single showing up at the bottom of the deck. So this is letting me know that for the vast majority of you tuning into pile 1, your person is technically single. If you are, I was gonna say wondering about that, but worrying. If you are worrying about that, your person is technically single, okay? Technically single. Take that how it resonates. All right, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up. No, we're not. We need to talk about I have too much to lose. See, this is the thing. So this is kind of what's holding them back. With I have too much to lose, we have the energy of that 8 of Swords in reverse energy coming up. They want to reach out. They want to, you know, extend an invite. But the reason why it's delayed is because something about whatever this outside energy is that's kind of posing a threat to this connection. I am going to get some more energy on that to see what that is. What is this energy here if I have too much to lose, about where you stand with your person? Tell me more about I have too much to lose. What's that mean? Oh, let's get one more. Here she is again. Jeez. Oh, I love how tarot is just so on point. It's like, man, this Queen of Wands in reverse is getting in the way of things developing between you and your person in this connection. This person, whoever this is the main cause of the delay. okay, is the main cause of your person pulling their energy back. This Queen of Wands in reverse energy, that's, I don't want to say the problem, that is that's the issue here. All right. And whoever this person is, it's almost like upsetting them. This person holds a lot of power in your person's life. Okay. That's what it is. They do. They hold a lot of power in your person's life. Somehow, I'm hearing purse strings. There may be some finances tied to this person. Like this person somehow, I don't want to say controls, but they have a large influence over your person's finances or their business or something like that. And this is what is getting in the way of them being able to just fully, you know, indulge in this connection that they have with you, which they do. They want to be free, you know, of the constraints that are causing them to have to like withdraw and hold back from the connection that they have with you. But this Queen of Wands energy in reverse is just getting in the way. All right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the reading there. Hope that it resonated. If it did, be sure to smash that like button for me. Comment below. Let me know what pile you picked and, you know, what you thought and how it resonated, all that good stuff. And I will see you in the next reading. Thanks, pile one. Hi, pile two. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Michelle. This is Soul Purpose Activation. We are back with another specific person, or SP pick a card reading. What we are going to be doing here, pile two, is we're going to be tapping into your person's energy and the energy of this connection, and we're going to see where you currently stand with them. Okay, I am going to be reading from a standpoint of this being a romantic connection, but if it is not somebody you are romantically involved with, just, you know, just put the energy however it fits. Okay. And if, you know, just know that this is a general reading, so just take what resonates, leave behind anything that doesn't. And if you want to get a personal reading where I'm just tapping in specifically to you and your person's energy and the energy of this connection that you have with them, check the description box below for booking details. You can get a reading like this done specifically for you and your person. Okay, so let's see, pile two, you were drawn to the rainbow fluorite stone. I love this stone. Very heart healing. And then we're going to get the overall energy of, let's see, where you stand with them. We got the hand of cards, we got seduction, and we got hammer. Let's see, so we got take a chance, being strategic, options, not showing hand, gambling, attraction, flirting, dating, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent. And I'm gonna draw some clarification cards here real quick to see what is happening here. Let me clarify hammer. Let's clarify hammer, please. Okay, yeah, okay. Let's clarify hand of cards real quick. Hand of cards. All right, yeah. And then seduction. Let's get one for seduction, please. Do I want to take both of those? Okay. All right, pile two. I feel like your person is, I feel like the connection, this is going to be for those of you where you're not speaking to your person, or I feel like I'm picking up on a hiatus. Okay, your person's on a hiatus. We got spell work, and it may be, you know, they may have left this connection to explore other options, but I am picking up on, and I'll have to clarify spell work, but with vacation here, I feel like where you stand with them is, or, you know, where this connection is at, I feel like they've taken a quote unquote vacation from it. They're taking a time off. Yeah, and with spell work here, there may be a very specific third party at play, okay? And not necessarily many options it could be, but I am picking up on their attention being on one specific person. And, you know, I don't know if maybe you and this person had talked about working things out. This could be a back and forth between you two, though. But this person is coming up with runner energy. It's like, you know, you may have given them the chance to work things out with you, and it's like they run from it. They ran from it. Yeah, with the string along energy here, there is just this energy of your person. I mean, exactly like the card said, you may be feeling like you're being strung along by this person, and the energy that's coming up is like, you know, your synopsis of that would be accurate. Yeah, they may have given you the, you know, they may have given you the impression that they wanted to build something with you, manifest like a future with you, but it wasn't, they weren't telling you the truth. The Magician in reverse is like very much like we got manipulation here twice, manipulating the outcome. There's a very manipulative energy at play that is, you know, that has sabotaged this connection. Show me spell work for pile 2, where pile 2 stands with their person. Show me spell work. Yeah. Believe it or not, I am picking up on there it is, right there. Okay. There is somebody, there's one specific third party that literally could be doing spell work on your person. We got seduction here, we got spell work, we got the Magician in reverse, and then we got a Queen of Swords. And so I will say that while your person may be feeling, you know, and I'm sorry, pile 2, this is not information you're wanting to be hearing, but what I'm getting ready to say is that it's not all, it's not rainbows, you know, your person isn't like skipping off into the sunset with whoever this person is. I'm actually feeling like your person is having a hard time with whoever this energy is, this Queen of Swords energy. This Queen of Swords energy, although they may be doing some kind of, and I'm not saying they're like doing a literal spell work. I'm not saying they're working with herbs, and I'm not saying that, but there is a very magnetic draw, something that this Queen of Swords is doing. But I will say your person isn't entirely happy with the situation between them and this Queen of Swords person. The Queen of Swords third party energy is coming through as they are very smart, okay, very intelligent. They're also very cold. There's not a lot of warmth in the connection between your person and whoever this Queen of Swords energy is. Again, I know we have seduction here with attraction and flirting, and yeah, of course, if it's a third-party interference like it is saying right here, yeah, you know, sexual energy may very well be involved, but I'm feeling the seduction is coming from a place of the mind. They are being manipulated mentally by whoever this Queen of Swords person is. That's the interference here. Your person has been drawn away by this person's, you know, Queen of Swords is also about communication. This Queen of Swords energy may be, you know, making promises. I'm hearing empty. Whatever it is, there's the energy of this person and of the connection they have with this third party energy doesn't feel fulfilling. It doesn't feel warm. It feels very empty. It feels very And this is so weird. It feels very, yeah, Knight of Wands in reverse. It feels very passionless. There's not a lot of passion in the connection between them and this Queen of Swords. So it's really kind of weird to be like, what's the draw? Like, I'm tapping into, it's weird because I am tapping into the energy of your person and the third party, and that energy feels very flat. That's what it feels like. But for some reason, there's something that keeps drawing them back. It could be karmic in nature. There could be a lesson that your person is needing to learn with this third party, a very important lesson. Maybe that's it. It's like karma is needing to play out. I don't know, maybe that's karma, you know, for maybe how they did you. I'm not really sure. I will tell you, pile 2, yes, there's a third party involved, but it's not a very fulfilling, it's not satisfying, and I'm even gonna say it's not even a happy connection. Your person isn't really feeling fulfilled in the connection that they have with the third party. But, you know, coming back to where you stand with your person in this connection, you and I'm sorry to have to say it like this, but that's just the energy. It's like you and the connection that they have with you has been placed on the back burner because they're dealing with basically a karmic partner right now, okay? See, yeah, and we got the King of Wands in the upright position. Your person wants passion, they want fire, they want desire, but the person they are dealing with, the third party, is not that. Okay, the third party may have made themselves out to be that maybe in the beginning, but I feel like something switched off, and now I'm tapping into the actual energy of your person and the third party's connection. The energy is flat. It's flat. There's no passion, no warmth. I'm even hearing there's no connection, which is so crazy. Like, there's no soul connection. Oh my gosh, pile 2. We're getting the tea. I need to start calling this channel Tea Time Tarot, seriously, because I get the tea and it's hot. That tea is hot, okay? Let's find out what's going on with Hammer. Like I said, I was picking up on maybe you and your person may have been, or wanting to have been, like working things out. Let's get more energy on this runner. Give me more info on this runner. And I'm not saying that they don't want to work things out with you, but we kind of have a third party getting in the way here. That your person, for whatever reason, is being drawn to, and I do feel it's karmic, because there is a lesson your person is needing to learn that they can only learn from the Queen of Swords energy. I'm hearing it's going to be a hard lesson for your person to learn, and it may even be a very rude awakening. What's this runner energy here for? The Three of Swords in reverse. Believe it or not, they needed to leave this connection. They needed to sabotage the connection they have with you in order to heal, okay? And sometimes, you guys, healing requires your heart, it requires being hurt. Not for you, I'm talking about for them. Because I feel like they run from your connection to go to this Queen of Swords, and it's like, let me see what okay, so they're running towards healing. Three of Swords in reverse is like healing, right? They're running towards healing. And unfortunately for you and your person, very much unfortunately for your person, the only thing that, the Queen of Swords is going to teach them a very, 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 very important lesson. A very important lesson. For whatever reason, you either... I'm not saying that you couldn't teach, but it's like, how some people, they have to learn the hard way. I feel like that's your person. I feel like your person has to learn the hard way. And so that's exactly what they're learning from this Queen of Swords person. They're going to learn their karmic lesson the hard way. And that's how they needed to heal. That's how they're getting their healing. Like with this Hammer energy, your person may have had... Here, let me pull on that energy. Help me out here with this energy here. Yeah, see, your person was just kind of stuck. I feel like they were stuck in the middle of something. They needed to make a decision and they just couldn't. Your person had a very hard, they questioned themselves a lot. They questioned the connection that they had with you. Were they making the right decision? I feel like that's how they are kind of about things in general. They're very scared of not choosing right. And so I feel like, see, I'm tapping into the karmic lesson they're needing to learn. I feel like they put this connection that they had with you on the back burner. I feel, let me confirm what I'm feeling right now. Help me with this feeling, the message that's wanting to come through. Yes, you were the warmer energy. They wouldn't let their guard down with you. See, you're coming up as the Queen of Cups, pile 2. Very nurturing, very healing, very warm. You know, with the Nine of Wands energy, there's kind of the passion. You may have had to kind of, you know, and with the Nine of Wands in reverse, you know, when we have the Nine of Wands in the upright position, that can kind of be putting some boundaries on the love, you know, that you were holding back. But with it in reverse, it was like you had no boundaries on the amount of love you were willing to give, the amount of forgiveness, the amount of compassion, the amount of nourishment. It was like maybe even to your own detriment, you know. And that's, see, I'm feeling fire and passion and love, right, in your energy. Very warm, nurturing, healing energy with you. And they didn't, for whatever reason, they didn't appreciate it. They didn't see it for what it was. And so now they're running headlong into this Queen of Swords energy that is getting ready and or is currently teaching your person a very important lesson. Like I said, I'm feeling a very flat energy when it comes to the Queen of Swords energy and your person's connection. It's very flat, very dry, not fulfilling. It's not emotionally fulfilling at all. There's no water energy coming through, and there's no fire energy coming through. The only fire energy that may be coming through, maybe if there is any kind of passion in that connection, it's like fed by anger, bickering, a lot of kind of like, you know, getting on each other's nerves, firing up each other's triggers and stuff like that. And just, yeah, it's very flat. I'm hearing flatlined. That could be their connection. They may have had a lot of passion in the very beginning, but I'm hearing it's flatlined. Okay. And I just keep hearing there's an important lesson your person is needing to learn from the Queen of Wands, and it's not going to be pretty, but you know, your person's coming through as somebody that needs to learn the hard way, and the Queen of Swords energy is exactly the person to give them that lesson in the way that your person needs, you know, to receive it, I guess. Okay. Let's see. Now what we're going to do is we're going to pick up some messages from your person to you. Yeah, see, I keep hearing like they're keeping you on the back burner, but I do feel like that burner is on, right? So it's like I'm not picking up the energy, pile 2, where your person completely closed out the connection that they have with you. They may be kind of breadcrumbing you, trying to keep the door between you two open, because it's like they want to be more than friends. So if that's kind of like what they're telling you, they're saying, you know, they want to be friends with you. Can we please be that's BS. They don't want to be more, you know, they want to be more than friends with you. They want to be more than friends with you. They don't. Give me more energy for stringing along. Give me one more for stringing along. If they have told you that they're going to leave that person for you, what is the message that's wanting to come out here? Because I do feel like they may have told you, like, they would be willing. I almost feel like this is a love triangle. And I'm not saying that they don't mean what they say. The problem here, though, is what's keeping this triangle, what's keeping this circle going, right, is that they have to learn a lesson. What is happening between them and the Queen of Swords energy? That's karmic. It's needing to happen. You know, that connection was brought in by your person's higher self and the higher self of the Queen of Swords energy, because your person has been needing to learn a very important lesson for a long time. And, you know, I'm not saying it in a condescending way. I don't know how to say it, though. And I don't mean it the way that it's probably going to sound to you, pile two. But you weren't the person to teach them the lesson they're needing to learn. They can't learn the lesson that they're needing to learn from someone who is loving, compassionate, very forgiving, warm, soft, you know, and none of those things are bad. I mean, that's, you know, none of those things are bad, you know. And when you look at it like that, and when if your person could see it like that, they would, if they were comparing you to this other person, who wouldn't want warmth compared to ice cold, which, you know, I'm just going to call the Queen of Swords is like the ice queen, right? Not really. I mean, typically Queen of Swords in reverse energy, that would be more of the, you know, really, really toxic form of that, or the unevolved, you know, because we have the evolved Queen of Swords and the unevolved Queen of Swords. And the fact that the Queen of Swords energy came out in the upright position and not the reverse, being very strategic, but very evolved. And I feel like that's the kind of person that needed to come into, you know, your person's experience so that they could learn the lesson they're needing to learn. It's very karmic in nature, though. Okay, very karmic in nature. Your person, I will say, is not wanting to let you go. They're not wanting to let the connection that they have with you go. They feel drawn to both of you, but there's something that is popping off between them and the Queen of Swords, or is getting ready to. Okay, that's why, you know, it's kind of weird, because with the hand of cards here, we got take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, and gambling. Yeah, they feel like they're gambling either way. It's like, you know, when it comes to the, you know, the connection they have with you, or the connection that they have with the third party, it's like if they leave the third party for you at this point in time, right? If them leaving the third party for you, it would be premature. Like I said, I feel like the connection between the third party and your person needs to break up organically, and it is going to. The connection between them is flat. It's flatlined. There's no fire here. There's more fire in the connection that they have with you. There's no fire in the connection that they have with them, the third party. Okay, and you know, I know you may want them to leave the third party for you, and for, you know, I don't even know if you want the connection with the person that you're talking about, but, you know, if you don't want to feel strung along, if you don't want to, you know, have this really toxic dynamic, it's like the lesson between your person and the third party needs to play out in its entirety, and they need to break up organically. Like, your person needs to break up with a third party because they learn the lesson, you know. They realize that the third party is, you know, manipulative. They are, you know, there's no love there, or there's no real connection. If your person is under the impression that there is like a connection there, it's like, it's not real. It's not real. That may be part of the hard lesson that your person is needing to learn, that, you know, words can be very empty if they're not being either, you know, backed up by action. It's just the warmth. I feel there's no warmth in that connection. I'm not saying that there's no action behind the third party's words. There's no passion. There's no warmth. There's no, I keep hearing there's no connection. I keep hearing there's no connection. And I'm kind of baffled by that with the energy that's here, you know, but that's what I'm hearing. There's no connection in this. And I'm not even hearing that it's, you know, I don't think they're being seduced by, I don't think it's sexual either. I don't know what they're being seduced by other than just a karmic connection that they're needing to learn a lesson. I'm as lost as you are, pile 2, honestly. I am as lost as you are on the draw, on the magnetism that is keeping them and the Queen of Swords together. Other than your person, there's something hasn't happened yet that needs to happen that's really going to open your person's eyes, okay, to a lesson they have been needing to learn for a very long time. Let's get 2 more messages from pile 2's person to pile 2, please. I hide behind material things. That's what it was. Okay, so your person is needing, okay, that's what it is. It's when I say there's no connection, there's no soul connection, there's no emotional connection. At most, there might be a mental connection because the third party is coming up as a Queen of Swords. So they might have very, you know, what do they call that? Like mentally stimulating like conversations. And that may be the level of seduction. That might be it. Like the conversations they have are very mentally stimulating, right? It's a mind, if it's any kind of a connection, it's mind-based, but hiding behind material things, it's like I'm feeling it's a very superficial connection. That's it. There's no soul-based connection. It's very superficial. Your person is, you know, kind of drawn to maybe the way the third party dresses, or I don't know, how they carry themselves. Maybe, you know, but like I said, it's so weird because they may be physically attracted to the third party, but the connection is so bleh. You know, I mean, even a sexual connection, like, you know, I'm sure they, you know, have a sexual connection, but it's very flat. Okay. I feel like hiding behind material things, it's like maybe it's just, I don't know if the third party has money, if maybe they just kind of fit into their material world a little bit better. You know what I mean? It's very superficial. It's very, 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 very superficial. It's very superficial. And I feel like that has something to do with what the lesson that your person is needing to learn. Okay. Very, like the attraction there, it's not sexual. I'm not saying they're not sexually attracted to the third party, but I mean, I'm not picking up, it's flatlined, you guys. Let's get one more. And I wish we could go back. They're talking about, this is you, right? With, see, this is part of the lesson. This is part of the lesson that they're having to learn. It's like, there's more to a relationship and there's more to a connection than, you know, materialistic things, than physical appearance. And I'm not saying that they are more attracted to, you know what I'm hearing now, pile 2, is that your person had a very superficial way. You know, maybe they have a certain, you know, type when it comes to physicality, like the kind of romantic partner they thought they wanted. It was very superficial, right? They were more focused on looks, how a person dressed, how they presented themselves physically. It could be something like, you know, do they have a, you know, a beach body or something like that, right? And they totally just kind of, that's what they based most of a person's worth on, was very physical, superficial things. And they're getting ready to learn. I feel like they kind of have been learning this lesson as they've been going in life, like bits and pieces, but they haven't. They refused to get the full brunt of the lesson, and they're getting ready to learn that lesson in a very difficult way. Like they're not going to be able not to learn the lesson when the Queen of Swords energy is done with them, okay? And as hurtful as it may feel, pile 2, this is something that they needed to go through, okay? They need to go through this lesson, you know. And I think that the draw with the third party still is, it's like to your person, to their ego. The third party may make more sense to your person, like maybe they just look better together, I don't know, you know, or maybe, you know what I mean? It's very superficial, just very plastic, very superficial. It's just, and your person is really like not satisfied. It's like, yeah, you know, even sexually, I'm hearing there's just something it's not even sexually satisfying. Yeah, they may be attracted to the third party, but you know how your person is starting to learn that lesson where, you know, someone can be very physically attractive, but if they have a shitty personality, you know, that makes a person unattractive. Your person is finally learning that lesson. They're going to stop basing someone's worth on what they look like, how, you know, what kind of a body type they have and stuff like that. Your person is getting ready to learn that lesson in a very difficult way. And with I wish we could go back, it's like, you know, I do feel there are elements of comparison here where they are comparing a third party to you. Like they miss the warmth and the passion that you carried. They miss the vibe that you brought to the connection, right? Because like I said, it's like things are flatlining between them and the third party if they aren't already completely flat. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end the message there, pile 2. I hope that it resonated. If it did, make sure that you are smashing that like button, comment, share, subscribe if you feel led to do so. Sorry, my words are just skipping. You know, let me know what pile you picked and, you know, how it resonated and what you thought, okay? And I will see you guys at your next reading. Hi, pile 3. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Michelle. This is Soul Purpose Activation, and we are doing another specific person pick a card reading. So we are tapping into the energy of your person and the energy of the connection that you have with them. And we're going to find out where you currently stand with your person, okay? Keep in mind, you guys, these are general messages. This is a general reading, so it's not everything that may resonate with you. So just take, you know, what resonates, leave behind anything that doesn't. If you are interested in booking a personal reading where I am tapping into the energy of you and your person's connection, specifically, then check the description box below for booking details. All right, we're just going to get started. So you guys were drawn to the angel Amethyst, the angel aura Amethyst stone. Pile 3, let's get the overall energy of where you stand with your person. So we got karmic relationship, love call, and then kisses. All right. With karmic relationship, we got fleeting, we got triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. We've got love call here with someone expresses love. I am picking up a message that they're wanting to reach out. So I don't know if maybe it's been a minute since you've heard from this person, you know, or I don't know. But they do want to reach out, okay? They are wanting to express something to you. We got kisses here with unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, and then falling in love. There are some feelings here. Definitely some feelings here. We're going to clarify, though. Let's find out more about karmic relationship. What is this all about? Where pile 3 stands with their person. Okay. We got boundaries and extravagant gestures. Yeah, so with karmic relationships, I was picking up on the word lessons. There's lessons being learned in this connection. Your person is learning some very important lessons that they are very aware of. Okay. I am picking up on the energy, especially with karmic energy being there too. You know, the karmic doesn't necessarily have to be bad. And you guys, I take these messages in a lot of the times when I first tap into the energy of a card. It's not going to always be the negative connotation that may be with it, okay? Because one of the things that I was picking up with this karmic relationship here, there's an element of the relationship that they have, or I should say the connection that they have with you, that is very unique, very unforgettable, and hearing unexpected. You do make this person very happy. They want to tell you that. They want to express that to you. And with this is where the Gypsy card, it's like something about you is very mysterious. They want to get to know you more is what I'm hearing. They want to get to know you more. There's something about you, though. It's very unique, very mysterious. They haven't met anyone quite like you, okay? And they do feel like you're kind of hard to nail down, and I don't know if like that means that you're hard to nail down like it's like a commitment, or if they can't quite put their finger on you as a personality, like they're, you know, something like that. But you make them very happy. And with love call here and happiness, it's like they do feel very happy when they are talking to you. They feel very happy when the lines of communication are open. You know what I mean? They love that you're exotic and mysterious, and, you know, knowing the unknowable, unconventional lifestyle. There's just something very different about the connection that they have with you that they haven't really experienced anywhere else. There's something very unique and special about it. Let's see, clarify kisses. Let's get one more. I'm being called to get one more, but we got jealousy under kisses. If they haven't locked you down, pile 3, they actually want to. They want to lock it down with you. Let's get one more for kisses. Like, they don't want you kissing nobody else. It's like they want all your kisses for them. It's like, yeah, wow. They have a lot to say about kisses. We got risk here. There's that twin flame. That's what I'm talking about. It's like, this is more, you know, like whether or not you believe in the whole twin flame dynamic, you know, and I'm not saying that I do either way. I do or I don't. That's neither here nor there. But the energy of twin flame coming up in this reading, connected to like them feeling something very unique and special. This is like they feel you're the perfect match for them. Because when you, if you understand kind of like the theory of twin flames, it's like, you know, it's like you as a soul were split in two, and then you got the masculine part of you and then the feminine part of you, and then both of those come together. It's like, you know, you have a finger, you know, it's like fingerprints, right? It's a soul print kind of a thing. And it's like, this is how they feel about you. Intense soul connection. And with, you know, risk under unconditionally loving, giving, and receiving affection, there is kind of a fear of losing you. So I don't know, pile 3, like what kind of a connection that this is, but there is almost this feeling with your person where they fear losing you to someone else. Because in this deck that I have, the Love Situations deck, there is a card that says protection. But with jealousy coming out, it's more of a fear of losing you to somebody else. And they are associating risk with falling in love with you for whatever reason. And it could just be this feeling like they're never going to find anything, you know, like what they have with you. Like the feelings that they have for you, the magnetic pull that they have to you is very intense. you know, with the twin flame energy here, it's like they've never felt anything so intense before. And so over here with karmic relationship, one of the lessons they're kind of having to learn, it's like they're wanting to go full force into it, but there is some kind of a fear holding them back. So we do have children coming through here under kisses and unconditionally loving. This is, I'm seeing like children like more like being a risk, because actually the twin flame came out after children did. And so it's like, I don't know, pile 3, if you have kids and they don't, or there's something with children here that your person is seeing as kind of a risk. I don't know if they're jealous of your children. Now, there is not in this deck a baby daddy or baby mama card. That may be more of what it is. It could be that they are afraid of like losing you to, like if you have kids, losing you to the kids' you know, other parent or something like that. There's some risk that they are associating with children here. I don't know if they have kids and you don't, or you have kids and they don't, or, you know, maybe something about someone wanting kids and the other person not being able to, something like that. It could be a hodgepodge of something, but children in here, there's the energy of children, something about it kind of being a risk here. Heavy on the energy though of it having more to do with the other parent of those kids. Yeah, for those of you that have kids, there is this jealousy maybe towards, you know, your kids' mom or your kids' dad, that kind of a thing. That's largely what's coming through. But they do feel this draw and this pull and this connection with you that they've never felt anywhere else. We're going to find out, let's see, extravagant gestures. Tell me more. I want to know more about this energy. Hold on. Let's find out about boundaries. Because I feel like your person is trying to really hold themselves back. But there's something weird about, yeah, then we have, oh, well, that's being strategic too. We got the 10 of Cups here and then the 7 of Swords. See, I feel like that's what your person wants. They want family. They want a happily ever after with you and stuff like that, but they're having to be very strategic about it. They may have a past of just kind of like diving into relationships with their eyes shut, you know, or just recklessly diving into relationships, and maybe that's part of what they're needing to learn. The lesson they're needing to learn is to kind of like temper that a little bit, you know. So if they're holding themselves back from you, that may be why. It's like this is kind of a lesson they're trying to learn. It's like there's something that there's some way of showing up in relationships in the past that may have caused them pain, you know, hard lessons to learn and stuff like that. And it's almost like they're wanting and they're feeling the pull to do the same thing with you, but there's something holding them back. It's like, no, remember what happened last time? Let's clarify this energy here. King of Wands in reverse. Okay, let's get one more. Yeah. So there may be a self-confidence issue when it comes to them, and it may not even be self-confidence. It may just be like, diving headlong into relationships in the past without really getting to know the other person, or just, you know, ignoring red flags and stuff like that. I feel like got them into a lot of trouble. We got 10 of Wands here right underneath extravagant gestures. Your person may have a spending problem. They may have just a problem in overindulgence. That could be it too. And it's like with boundaries here, it's like they're trying to learn how, I feel this is more setting boundaries for themselves. this is the first time I've even thought about setting boundaries with you. That didn't even come up. This has nothing to do with setting up boundaries for you. It's like they're having to learn how to maintain boundaries for themselves, because they are wanting to like dive head deep into you and this connection with you. It's like but they're holding themselves back because they're trying to learn some important lessons here that I actually do feel are good lessons that they are needing to learn. I think they're healthy lessons. I think your person here with this King of Wands energy in reverse may have, you know, dug themselves into a hole, whether it's financially, emotionally, physically even, you know, and now it's like they're kind of reaping the repercussions of that right now with, you know, feeling overburdened by the result of allowing themselves to overindulge just in general. With the King of Wands in reverse here, or just wand energy, your person could have, you know, fire in their chart. They could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I just don't feel like they don't feel like themselves. I will say that. We'll get one more on this energy and then we'll move on. Yeah. Interesting with the Three of Pentacles coming out. Let's clarify that real quick. They're trying to work it out. This isn't more, so yeah, with the Ten of Swords coming out kind of in a crossing position, this is kind of what's influencing. This is what's influencing them, kind of holding back a little bit, if not a lot. Learning how to work. Let me get one more. Yeah, I do feel, okay, with the Three of Pentacles in reverse here, I actually do feel like they may be working overtime to rectify some of the damage that was done by them living, you know, or I should say, some of the extravagant ways, or, you know, overindulging, whether it was in connections, you know, just overindulging. There's this overall sense of them overindulging and not thinking anything. It's like being very in the moment. You know, I didn't see, there's no devil energy coming out here, but I am kind of picking up on that overall general energy, just them overindulging to a point, like recklessness. There's that reckless energy coming out, and it's like they're in the middle of learning some very important, I just heard heavy karmic lessons. Okay, this may not even have anything to do with you, you know what I mean, but it definitely is kind of influencing the connection itself, right? They're kind of in the middle of some very important lessons that they're having to learn, and it is influencing their ability to show up in the connection that they have with you, very much so. And so it's almost like they're having to kind of like make up for lost time. I don't know why I just heard make up for lost words. They may have a pattern of not saying what they need and want to say. They may have lost out on a lot of opportunities. That's one of the other lessons they're wanting to learn. And I love that we have love call here, because there are things that they are wanting to say to you, maybe that they haven't, or maybe they've stopped saying. Yeah, your person is going through some very important karmic lessons right now, though. I do feel like some of it does involve you, most of it doesn't, and it's definitely influencing you in this connection, right? Definitely. All right, let's find out more about, let's see, love call, please. Anything you want to add to love call? Quickly, they're wanting to come in quick, fast, and in a hurry, like yesterday. Okay, they're wanting to express something very, very, very soon. The only problem, though, is that they feel like it would disturb some kind of peace. You know, with the Six of Swords in the upright position, it's almost like wanting a peaceful transition, you know, leaving behind something that wasn't working towards, you know, something more stable. With the in the reverse, it's like they have this urge and this draw, like they wanted to call you yesterday. And, you know, especially with that Knight of Swords energy, very swift. Again, reckless, very reckless, but they're needing to hold back for some reason because there's this energy here. It's like, yeah, they almost kind of realize like that's reckless. They realize their own reckless behavior. They are realizing it. They are taking ownership over it. And I do feel, especially with the Three of Pentacles energy here, they are currently in the process of trying to work through the whatever it is, the pain, the past, whatever it is that causes them to have behaved so recklessly, right? With no eye towards the future. And so that's kind of what's tempering this Knight of Swords energy. This is why they may not have up to this point expressed how they're feeling towards you, or, you know, reached out to communicate or anything like that. I'm not really picking up on any energy here where you're not in communication with this person, but if you're not, it's like there's energies here as to why they may be holding back, just, you know, even messaging you. When the energy is here that they've been wanting to, they want to message you. We've got unconditionally loving. There's definitely energies here of them falling in love with you, with twin flame here, happiness here. It's like, you know what I mean? They feel things with you they've never felt with anybody else or for anyone else. And it's like, they're holding themselves back though. Anything you want to add to kisses? There you go. Strength. That's Leo energy. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. See, they got conflicting energies going on here. They're trying to be very disciplined. I feel like that's tied back to like they've got a problem with impulse control. That's what it is. They have a problem with impulse control, and they are trying to learn how to be more self-disciplined. And there is an element, especially with this twin flame energy here, there's this, you know, there's this energy with this connection. It's like if I allow myself, it's almost addictive. It's like if they give themselves free reign, it's like they could overindulge in you in this connection in the same way they do, you know, overspending, or maybe it's, you know, doing drugs or partying too much or something. It's like they're trying to hold themselves back because there is an element here of maybe getting addicted to you, right? And they're almost scared of themselves when they hit that point, especially with jealousy. Your person may have, well, I mean, there's the deck does have an anger, you know, card, but they're almost afraid of the power and the intensity of, I should say that's what I'm picking up on. I don't know if it's almost afraid or if they are, but there is that feeling of being afraid of the power and the intensity of the connection that they're feeling here, because it's almost like it's uncharted territory. They've never felt this way before. And, you know, there is this thing here with, you know, here we've got the, you know, we have a woman here that is basically taming the beast. And this is such a beautiful energy. It's like, yeah, this is kind of them, but then they also feel this way about you. Like, they may see themselves as a beast. You know, they may see themselves as somebody who was wildly out of control. They may see themselves as somebody who, you know, just they may have had anger issues. Maybe they're currently working through those. You know, they may have had addiction problems. Maybe they're working through those as well. And it's just kind of like they're trying to get a rein on those things. And at the same time, there is this energy with you. There's this feeling of that they feel with you. It's very sweet. I'm trying to pick up on the exact words. Like they feel, there definitely is this feeling like they feel safe with you. And there is this feeling of possibly you being the person that could quote unquote tame them, whatever that might mean for you. I don't know, you know, I don't know if this person may, I don't know. I'm not saying that they have player energy, or maybe they were players in their, you know, connections in the past, but there is almost this energy of no one has really been able to quote unquote tame this person, but they're seeing you having the possibility to do that. To be able to tame them. I don't know if you just, you know how to handle them. You talk to them maybe in a different way or something. They feel very, they like it though. They like it. But at the same time, there is a part of them that is very scared of the intensity and the energy and the power of this connection, because it's like, you know, let me get an energy on that, because it's tying back to that jealousy, and there's the Four of Pentacles in a reverse. There is a very push and pull dynamic going on within this person. Part of them wants to just let go and let themselves just fully experience the connection that they have with you. And then there's another part of them that's like, if you do, you're gonna go crazy. Not in a good way, possibly, right? Because I feel like your person in past connections, just in general, like I am picking up on anger issues. They may see red. I don't know if you've ever seen this part of them. I don't think you have. I'm hearing it can be very scary though. And you know, that's part of what they are working on. There is some pain stemming from their past that has caused them to be very emotionally reactive. And the way that they react more is out of anger, right? Because anger is kind of what masks or holds away the sadness and the pain. And so they're working through that pain so that they're not emotionally reactive through anger, if that makes any sense. But it's like the love that they're feeling for you is so deep, and it is so unlike anything they've ever experienced, you know. What's coming through, and I have to be very careful about how I say this so I don't get dinged on YouTube, but here's how they are literally saying, I would unalive someone for pile 3, or I would unalive someone, you know, like that's just how, you know, and that scares them. And so they're doing what they can to kind of work through those issues, because they don't want that influence in their life, right? And I don't mean like they would unalive someone if someone hurt you. It's not that. We're talking about jealousy, right? And so, you know, because I mean, yeah, it's, you know, I would unalive someone for my kids if my kids, you know, got hurt or whatever, harmed in any kind of way, you know. But this person is literally saying, I can get so jealous that, you know, they see red, and they fear that, like, that's the power and the hold that they feel that you have over them and that this connection has over them. It's like they could get so jealous, right? They could definitely go overboard. I literally hear them saying, and they're not saying unalive. You know what they're saying. It's like, I would unalive someone, you know, if I got lost in this energy, and they don't want to do that. Okay, and I do feel like it's tied to, like, you have kids. It's tied to, like, the jealousy that they might feel towards, you know, your baby mama or your baby daddy, something like that. All right, we're going to get some messages from them to you. Let's get some messages from pile 3's person to pile 3. What messages do you have for pile 3, please? Oh, I saved your text. I save your texts and messages, and I feel like they read them often. Anything else? Okay. I want you so badly. This is part of like what they want to tell you. They want to communicate with this. This is what they want to express, is how badly they want you. And see what I mean? Just being near you is intoxicating. That's kind of a little bit of that devil energy coming out. Like I said, you know, they're afraid of, you know, being addicted to you and addicted to this connection and addicted to the way that you make them feel. It's like it could drive them absolutely batshit crazy, is what they're saying. And they are afraid, powerfully afraid of the intensity and the power and the energy of the connection that they have with you. Because I feel like they want you in ways that they have never wanted anyone else. Any other messages you have for pile 3? Very intense. Yeah, sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. I do love you. See, that's it. They not just love you, but it's like they're in love with you, because here with kisses, it's like falling in love. Like, not only do they love you, but they're in love with you, and it's powerful. You know, sometimes they stay awake thinking about you. Sometimes I feel like they can't even go to sleep because they can't get you out of their mind. It's powerful. What they feel for you, pile 3, is powerful. And it scares them. It actually scares the crap out of your person, because it's like it could drive them to places they don't want to go emotionally, right? And so they're kind of, you know, and they do take this connection seriously. I am picking up on the energy, because I am kind of picking up on this energy with your person where they're trying to be responsible with this energy and with this connection. And so I can feel them like kind of pulling back and, you know, pulling back and reining back their energy, because it's like they're trying to find solid ground. They're trying to find some footing. They're trying to, I believe we came up with with the King of Wands in reverse energy. They're trying to find their inner, I'm going to say lion. Your person may be a Leo, heavy Leo placements or something like that. If not, definitely fire energy. Okay. Your person's very passionate, and I feel they have a hard time at this point in time really controlling that energy. And passion itself, I don't feel, is an actual emotion. It's a level of intensity of emotion. And so when your person gets angry, it's passionately angry, but at the same time, you know, when they are, you know, in love, they're passionately in love. It's why we have boundaries with extravagant gestures here. It's like, I feel your person, they're very much of the saying, go big or go home. They don't do anything half-assed. And so it's like, if they're gonna love harder than anyone has ever loved before. And so it's just like they're kind of trying to learn how to better temper and control that energy, you know, so that it's just not, you know, kind of bridle it a little bit, so that it doesn't go overboard. They're trying to deal with their own way of thinking, their own fears, their own pain and stuff like that. Okay, you guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. I hope that it resonated. Do me a favor, you guys. Make sure you're smashing that like button. Comment below. Let me know what pile you picked. Let me know your thoughts and how it resonated. And definitely subscribe if you feel led to do so. I will see you guys at your next reading. Thanks, pile 3.